What is up, guys? Just here doing a quick live video for update from the studio. I'm sitting in the new chair. Won't be on long. Just wanted to show you guys a little something real quick. Let me see if I can do this. Will it even allow me? Let's see. Did it disconnect me when I did that? That might be a pain. Okay, I didn't realize that. Let me find the remote. I'll do it with the remote control then. What's up, guys? I have my RGB lights connected to Wi-Fi that works with the phone, and apparently I can't leave the YouTube app to control the lights, so that's not helpful. But there is a remote for them somewhere up here. I just gotta find it. I wasn't expecting to have to find that. Let's see. Get down for a second. I hope that's the right one. Oh, sorry guys. Just wanted to show you guys the lights real quick, the RGB lights I put in. Let's hope this works. Back to back. This one will be real quick though, guys. I hope this is right. Yank that out. Yep, that works. All right. So, let me sit back in the chair and I will show you guys what's going on here. You can sort of see the lights behind me there. They roll around here, but I'm going to flip the camera. So that's the corner where the lights go up. This cable will end up behind the desk. Don't mind the mess. And they run all the way across the whole top. The color kind of stinks. Those are like a really nice red, but because it's bright outside right now, yeah, that's a little closer to right. That's what they're set up at right now anyway. When I move fast, it doesn't seem to like it. Then you can see a little dark spot right here. That's on the wall behind there. That's where the first strip ended. So I had to connect the second strip. So it's a little black connector piece in there. I had white connectors, but I used the black one instead for some unknown reason and made that more noticeable. But it doesn't matter because that's behind the desk, so it'll never be in the video. In the video, you'll see this way. So ironically, by the window gives you the closest impression to the correct coloring. But it goes all the way around and then just back through to here where the cable comes down, and I'll have to mix up the cable. But I can change this to like, let's see, I'll go to green, blue, white. So, and then you can make them like, this thing kind of stinks. Oh, the strobe worked, I guess. You can strobe them out. You can fade them. There's a lot more settings in the app that I wish I could show you, but apparently I cannot use them with this. So let me go back to red and make sure that the brightness, I can dim them. So like they're getting dimmer now until they're practically off, and then they go back up. And that's back on full. So I can't show you guys the really cool like flashes and strobes. It doesn't seem to work. I'm pressing flash and it's not flashing. I can do it so good in the app. The strobe works, but the strobe switches it to white for some reason. Let's go back to red. It works a lot better from the app. But if I go to the app, then it kills the actual YouTube stream, so that doesn't help anyone. So that's that. And then lastly, I will just show you guys these monitors real quick. Yeah, those hue lights are too expensive, man. Shine's talking about because to get the same length of lights I got here would have costed me a fortune on the Philips lights, but these work really good and they connect to Wi-Fi and everything too, so it's nice. What's up, Matt? What's going on, Chris? What's up, guy on the couch? Graham, Shine, Jeff, Marvin. Thanks, guys. I'll show you all the monitor stand that I got real quick. So it's this little Vivo stand. It's pretty small overall, and then the monitors go on it. And I got one for each monitor. But as you can see, they're in the same position, and they still, I don't know, maybe the desk is sinking in the middle. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. It looks fine to me. I put a level on it. It says it's level, but for some reason, they don't line up right. So that's what that is. But that's all three of those. I got all the power cables in front here. And I'm about to put in a bunch of work in this office over the next couple of days. But I just had a little small issue with my car when I went to go take a quick drive. And I got a ethanol sensor low voltage from my Cobb flex fuel kit, which I tried to reset the ECU because that happened to me once before already, and that fixed it. But this time, when I reset the ECU, it actually made my air-fuel ratio so messed up that it was stalling the car. So I reflashed the map completely from factory, my tune, and that fixed it. So I don't get it. It's weird. I gotta take it to the shop at some point too. So luckily I'm off for 2 weeks, so I'll get to do that as well. Jay, thank you for the super chat, Jay. I appreciate it. Edmund says he's back. Get myself a new flex capacitor. What's up, Totally Techno? Yeah, so I mean that's where I'm at. The rest of this place is still a giant mess. Oh, and I did put in install the JBL Link View over here, which is pretty cool. I have the upstairs too. I just put it down here because I needed music when I was working. Guys, I can show you this too real quick. These are the RGB amplifiers, right? And this is an RGB extension cable. So remember I showed you where that black spot is, where it ended? I could have instead plugged this into the end of the first cable and plugged this into the new cable, and then plugged power in from a new cable, from a new power source into here, which I tried and it worked. But it was a lot of extra cabling I had to get, because this can't go on the wall. That's going to be ugly. So it would have to go like on the back of the desk somewhere over there, and then these extension cables would have to run up the wall to where it connects, and then back down the wall to this box. So I decided against that, but it does work. That's why I put them in the store. If you see in the Amazon store, there's a RGB lighting section. It's these amplifiers, because they do work, along with these lights. So that's what's in the store, just different lengths pretty much. The waterproof versions are these lights. They have non-waterproof versions too, which are a little cheaper, but I honestly kind of like the waterproof version. I don't got no issue with those. Oh, Jay, first time catching a show. This is not the best show to catch live because I'm just doing a quick update on the studio, but I appreciate you being here and I'm glad you caught it live. I was on earlier. When I first put these lights up, right, just to show you guys real quick, in this corner where it starts, this came loose. And then all these lights down around the corner to right about there fell down to the floor. They were up there for like a few days and then they fell down. And they got good 3M tape on the back. But it all started from here, and it's just because of this bend. And it made it come loose, and then this is hanging down, so it's heavier. So I started pulling it. So now I put these clear clips over it with little screws into the wall, and that seems to be holding it well. But only right there. The rest of it is still 3M tape, because I don't think this will ever fall down if it's not getting pulled by the weight of this coming loose. So I think we should be good. Somebody asked me a quick question. I will answer that question real quick. What USB storage do you recommend for the Shield? SanDisk T5 SSD. 256 gigs is probably all you'll ever need, but they have 512, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabytes. Those things work on the Shield amazingly. They're also in the Amazon store. Right now, the 512 and the 256 are like the same price, and I think it's because the 256 is sold out or something, and some other seller is selling it. And then Chris asked me one quick question. Got the USB extender for the Shield USB internal storage. Can I safely pull it with it in sleep mode to install the cable, or should I power down? Honestly, I would put the Shield to sleep and then unplug the power from the back of the Shield afterwards, because you have a 2017 version, right? So I'm assuming you can't just actually... You could tell it to power off from the menu, actually. Turn off the Shield, right? Say power off. Then unplug the cable from the back of the Shield, and then unplug the storage device, plug it back in with the extension cable, and then turn the Shield back on by plugging the actual power back into the Shield. That's what I do, Chris. What am I having the dancing girls roll said? What time tomorrow should we expect another live? I'll do another live stream tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. I'll do a live stream probably, I don't know, 11 a.m. maybe? Something like that. 10 a.m. Eastern. I'll go on early. And Chris, just make sure that your extension cable is USB 3.0. I mean, you already got it, so I'm assuming you got a 3.0 extension cable, but... See, I'm testing it out now too real quick, guys, because in case they were demonetizing me for vaping, I'm going to vape here too. We'll see, because they have not demonetized any of my office videos. But they've already, for those of you that were watching the video earlier, they've already demonetized it. It's crazy. They demonetized it while it's still processing, and it's already demonetized. And I did absolutely nothing. Like, it's crazy. I read all their policies. It's still driving me nuts just because I know that I'm not breaking the policies that they have listed. It's snowing in Albany? Damn. It was raining up here earlier. Now my wife's asking me to pick her up at work at 5:30, so I got to leave to do that pretty soon. But these lights are really cool, guys. If I wish I could show this to you, but I can't because I can't leave the app. But if I were to play music, it will actually, you know, strobe to the music. So it's kind of crazy. But my rant wasn't bad. I didn't say anything crazy. If they demonetize for that, that's childish. It's petty. So, and I don't think so, because they were demonetizing my other ones anyway. Last week I didn't say anything about YouTube and they demonetized it, but the week before it was fine. It's crazy. I don't understand. I think it's just whoever decides to look at it. But why is it being demonetized in the first place? I don't know. If they demonetize this one, that's absolutely crazy. Quick update on the chair. I still love this chair. It's super comfortable. Does not hurt my back, so I'm happy with it. I can't wait to be using it more regularly when I'm actually in the studio. But I need to get rid of all this first. All this craziness I got all over the studio floor. There's my old 3-arm thing that I was trying to use that kept falling over. So yeah, that's it, guys. I won't keep you too long. Yeah, Jay, you got that right. So I don't actually see those words in there, but they do say things like this list is not a complete list of things that we could, you know, do it for. But, you know, that's just petty and crazy to do that. Sean said probably for vaping. I'm gonna do a live stream tomorrow, and when I do it, I won't vape. We'll see if that does it. That would be crazy though, because like I said, there's entire vaping channels, and they have monetization on, so it doesn't make any sense. No, I couldn't bolt the arm to the desk because the desk is too cheap. It's an IKEA desk. If you put too much clamping pressure or even try to drill a hole in it, it's no good. It actually has cardboard and a honeycomb pattern in the center of it. That's pretty much what's on it. It's crazy. But Jay, yeah, there's definitely policies that sound like that. That's for sure. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, I'm not gonna keep you. It's been 15 minutes. I just wanted to show you guys the lights. I wish I could show you guys more than this, but I can't because I can't go into the Wi-Fi app, which has way more functionality than that stupid remote that I was just using. But once I'm in the studio, I could then flash the lights for you and all that stuff because I'll be on the computer instead of on the phone when I'm live streaming. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing too, right? Like I watch Paul's Hardware rolling, like you said. Paul's Hardware, and they drink. Like they have a live show once a week where they drink on the show. They have like crazy beers and stuff. What's up, J Mac? What's up, Chris? So we'll see now. The other one's still processing. They're taking forever to process my videos too. Way longer than usual. It's still processing, and it's a couple hours since the show ended already. Normally a live stream processes within like 30, 40 minutes because it's already on their servers. What's up, Celtic? Yeah, get in there. This one should process real fast because it's going to be like under 20 minutes. But we'll see. I put in the manual review already. So you guys go click on that video and watch it. It needs to get to 1,000 views before they'll review it to see if they'll put monetization back on it. So I want to see if they deny me again. I could not understand why. Yeah, but Chris, I didn't put that word in the description or in the title or in the thumbnail or anything. So I don't even have it installed on the Shield. I used SBMC to show something. So I hope that that will change that problem. Well, if people are writing in the comment section, that's got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? I don't think that should have anything to do with it. I could be doing a video about Plex, which is totally different, and maybe I ripped all my Blu-rays myself, and I show you how to do it and whatever, and that's fine. That's totally legal. No issue with that at all. And somebody could ask in the comment section, why do you like Plex better than Kodi? If that demonetizes me, that's ridiculous. Like, that'd be crazy. All's good, J-Mac. Yeah, I'll look at, creating one of those Coco, whatever it is, Coco Stream accounts. I forgot what it's not Coco Stream, but Coco whatever. And seeing how that works too. But I'd love to stay on YouTube if I can, because like I said, it's been here already for a couple of years. And I like it. It's something I like doing. But Supreme Vision, you know what kind of server I would need for that? But maybe one day. Google got all the money though, so they could do what they want. I could never outdo Google. Neither can Coco Streams or whatever is doing it all. That's why I don't really want to move if I don't have to, but I will if they keep it up. So that's fine. Because the thing is like, there's a lot of creators that complain about demonetization. It's not just me. Like there's people that are talking nothing about, this K word or anything, and they're just doing regular stuff. There's gaming guys that have been demonetized. There's guys that do computer stuff that have been demonetized. Not every video, but I just can't understand. Like, you need a clear policy, man. Like, how can you demonetize one video but not another one and not tell somebody? Like, I have the same stuff in both videos. So why does one video get demonetized and the other one doesn't? It doesn't make any sense. I was vaping on the other video. We were talking about the K word on the other video. The same exact description is in the other video from the week before, and nothing. It's fine. All good. But the one this week, no good. And the one 2 days later, no good. So, I don't know. They're crazy. They're making it harder on themselves too, and the problem for them is they get paid when the ads run on the video. It's not like I get paid and they don't. They get paid too. So they're losing money by demonetizing my video. Especially if it's for no reason. Like, I get it if I broke a rule, but I read all your rules and I'm not breaking them. So, you know, the least they should do is tell you, hey, this is what it is. Don't do this, and you should be fine. But can't even get that. And there's no way to respond to those emails they send you. Nobody to actually reach out to in general. It's really weird. So I agree. If they gave me a reason for it, I'd gladly stop doing whatever that reason is. Whatever it is, I'd gladly not do it. But if I don't have a reason, I can't stop. I am trying things. I made this video today, changed some of, I took out like anything to do with the K-word 100% from the title and the description. And the whole show was barely, we barely touched on that at all. There was a couple of seconds when and it was really about Gaia. So a couple of seconds on that. You know, it was a 3-hour show. I maybe spent 20 minutes showing people how to install Gaia and configure the wizard. And I didn't do it on the K app. I used SBMC for it, and then I used the titanium 18 fork for it. So I don't understand how that would be a problem, but hey, I did everything I could to try to not do that, and it was demonetized. So whatever, you know. And it's processing now. I'm waiting to see if later, Roland. I'm waiting to see when it finishes, because sometimes when it finishes, I've seen demonetized, then when it finishes processing, it goes back to monetized. So that's kind of weird, but it's also taken extra long. The one on Saturday took over 24 hours to finish processing. First time ever that happened to me, and now this one is taking like, I don't know, maybe it's up to like close to 2 hours now since the show ended at least. So we'll see. I'll keep bringing it to you guys no matter what. Even if they demonetize me, I don't care. Like, I'm not breaking any rules. I'll bring it to you. I might check out the other Coco site and make an account there and do something. I don't know what kind of ads they have there or how that works, but I'll look at it. You know. So, exactly, Sean. Like, Solo Man got monetized for all this time. It's crazy. It's weird. No, it's not the on-air time. I've had, I literally have 29 Supreme Builds lives, right? And out of those Supreme Builds lives, none of them got demonetized. Some of them did, and then they manually reviewed and overturned it. But they're all monetized except for the last 2. Ruben said they're messing with vape channels too. They can't post links for the product. So maybe that's it. I don't know. But I'm vaping right now. YouTube, demonetize me if it's vaping, because I'd love to see that. That's the craziest stuff, right? I have to go on live, make videos, just to see what the problem is. There, I vaped. So if you're going to demonetize this, and it's for vaping, let me know, because there ain't no other reason for it to be demonetized. So if that's the case, I just won't vape. That's fine. But I've been vaping on YouTube since I started, and it wasn't a problem. So, you know, if that was a new thing, then they should add that to their, you know, list of things not to do. So, whatever, that's fine. I don't post any links for vape products at all, Ruben. So I don't know what that is. I just vape because I am addicted to nicotine. Yeah, we live next level, but it's a new live. I was just showing some shit in the studio. Uh-oh, I cursed. Damn it. Yeah, because Matt is still processing. And while it's processing, they only show you 2 hours of the live show. So there's like an hour missing until it's done processing. So you guys will know how long it takes them to process, because you'll see, and you could vape. It might be what you're using. It's a Juul. It's like the most commonly used vape product, though. Like, you could buy it in 7-Eleven. Like, that's crazy. I'm not vaping any kind of bad stuff. It's just regular old vape. So I don't know, but yeah, you guys will tell when they finish, because you'll finally see the whole thing. Can you monetize on Twitch? You can, but it's really hard to grow your channel to you know, to a level where you can. on Twitch, and Twitch is so much for gaming, and I'm not gaming, really. Like, that's not the bulk of this channel, so I never really tried to do it, but I could. I'll look at other platforms. I'll check out Twitch too. Um, and you said you can't make videos on it. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Like, I'm not making. I'm not even talking about it. If somebody asks me, "Hey, what vape are you using?" I say Juul, but that's it. Like, the videos are not about it, about vaping at all. So I don't know why that would be an issue for them. But you know, there's guys that drink beer on their videos and they're monetized. So I don't know. But all right, guys, we're about to hit 30 minutes. I just wanted to show you that we got into the YouTube monetization issue. So we'll see. Maybe Juul isn't buying ad time, so they're punishing me. Maybe, I don't know. But they could tell me that, hey, don't vape or use a different vape. I don't care. Like, I'll do it if they would just tell you what the problem is. Wow, they closed channel. Well, I get that though, because then you'd be promoting it. I'm not promoting that at all. Yeah, see, Next Level just reposted a video of Juggernauts to try to get people to know that Juggernaut has a channel, and they demonetized the video that he posted at Juggernauts. So, you know, the Next Level, were you vaping on the video? Just playing. I don't know what it is, man. I think honestly that if they find a reason to not like you or something, they might just demonetize you. I don't know what it is, but it's it's fine. Whatever they do, they do. I'll still be here. I'll still be doing what I do, and if they really don't like me, I could go somewhere else. It's not my problem. That's their problem. I'm trying to abide by all their rules. You know what I mean? Like I literally read through every single policy that they have for the community guidelines, every policy for their advertiser friendliness, and I don't break those rules. Like, there's not one on there that I'm like, oh yeah, I break that rule. There isn't. You know, the only rule that I ever broke on YouTube was the copyright rule, because Sky wrote it in. And like I said earlier, that was so, it was 30 seconds of a 3-hour video that was a year old. Like, okay, my bad. But I ate it. It is what it is. I don't show any content on YouTube at all anymore. Not even 30 seconds. So, you know, I was just doing that to show that something worked. I wasn't trying to actually show anything of theirs. And I thought there was, you know, like, I thought that was okay, honestly, at the time, because it was so short. But I guess not. So once they did that, fine, I won't click to play anything anymore. You know, like, I learned I don't do it. I'm not somebody that's trying to break the rules, and I would just like to know what they are. Nah, you can't even fight it. Like, if you fight it, you literally have to tell YouTube to talk to Sky. Sky's never gonna, you know, take, like, I know what they're doing to people that are actually streaming. They're going crazy and going ham on it and fighting hard on it. So they're just looking to bang anybody. So you know, if I fight it, then I can end up in court with Sky or something for 30 seconds of a video. Not worth it. It was a year old. Nobody was watching that video anymore. Like, it wasn't even like that hurt like my YouTube channel. Like, that video was a year old. I don't care. Take it down. That's it. They took the video down. Fine. No problem. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. It was a year-old video. Everybody saw it already, and it wasn't actually showing anything. It was, can you imagine that? It was 30 seconds of a soccer match on Sky Sports, I think, that was a year old, and they weren't even playing at the time. It was a timeout. It was on the sideline. So it was crazy. And that was it. So I took that, I ate it, whatever. It is what it is. And yeah, somebody went through and looked at the video from a year ago for Sky and sent in a copyright complaint. So, Ruben, that's what happened. It was literally like a year old video. So, It is what it is. They cut me off of YouTube Live for 3 months. And the other thing I noticed too is that I have less views and less monetization, like actual dollars every day when you can check it on analytics than I had before that. I think I'm also not getting the recommended videos as much because of that strike. So they have a whole lot of like penalties that are a bit excessive when something happens. Like, you know, like I said, I have a 40-hour minimum a week job. Usually it's more like 50. So, you know, it doesn't hurt me as much for that to happen. But um but at the same time, I feel the plight of these guys that do it full time, because if that's your job and they're demonetizing your videos like they're doing to me right now for no reason, like, or not, at least if there's a reason, give it to me. Tell me what it is. Like, that's really frustrating. If this was my full-time job, you're like taking food out of my mouth without, you know, uh, giving me any type of reason as to why. That would drive me insane. I would definitely, if this was a full time, I would already be on Twitch and be on Coco, whatever. Like, you know. Yeah, you might be right, Sean. They could be against anything that has to do with streaming, period. But I mean, that's still like so improper when you think about it, because if that's the case, then just put it in your terms of service that you can't talk about, that you can't monetize a video talking about streaming, and nobody will. It's fine. Like, you know, but that means like you're hurting companies like Plex, you know, and Plex is not about the same kind of streaming as K-Word. That's streaming your own stuff. So can you not write the word streaming in your title or something? Like, that would be crazy. You know, yeah, well, that's what it says to me. Not suitable for ads. That's what I mean. Next level. But why? You get the email, right? We deem this not suitable, and you ask them for a manual review, and then they tell you in the manual review. So somebody looked at it and decided, okay, it's not good. It's not suitable. Let's send out an email to this guy saying we determine that your video is still not suitable after manual review. Why? Put that in the email. I want to know why. I want to know what it is so I don't do it. Help me help you, YouTube. Because if I get ads on my videos, you get money. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Yeah, that's what's happening to me now, next level. Like, it's still coming back the same. The last two videos, well, this one I don't know. But the last video came back the same, and it was exactly the same content as the video before, and they greenlit that one after I put in. But I get the same thing. Like, it's automatically not suitable right away. But most of the time when I put it in, they tell me it's suitable after. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time. But now I'm getting the not suitable, so we'll see. I mean, we're all YouTubers. We know the ads aren't really that crazy, as far as like, it's not like they pay us a fortune for ads. The ad rates are not that good. But the whole point of it is like, it's your platform. So yeah, you can make the rules, but you should have somebody that I could call, or somebody I could email and be like, why is this video demonetized? Can you give me a reason? I'd like to know. Not because I'm complaining to you about it, because I want to not do it again. Don't you want people to follow your rules? Don't you want them to know why something is improper? Like, that's my problem with it. It's frustrating because of that. That's what frustrates me. Tell me why, so I can not do it. Because now I'm sitting here making a video, like I made one earlier, right? And I changed some of the stuff just so that I could see if that would make it work, because I have to guess. Now I'm making a video in the studio showing you guys some RGB lights. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I don't want to make these videos. I totally enjoy bringing them to you, but I have to add an extra element into the video now of, let's see if this works. Let's see if that works. Why should somebody have to guess? Just tell them what's wrong. Like, that's just crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm going to head out. We'll see. Oh, I love the chair, Ruben. This chair is great. It's the Secret Lab Titan. So far, definitely most comfortable chair I've been in, but I have also sat in very cheap chairs most of the time. So this chair is way more expensive than any other chair I gotten. But you know, what frustrates me the most about any of this is that I go out and do this, all right, for YouTube and buy all this stuff and get this chair and get this desk and get these monitors and get stands and I'm building it and put RGB lights up for YouTube so that I can make better content on YouTube. And YouTube is like, nah, we'll just demonetize this. We'll just demonetize that. And we won't tell you why. Like, why am I spending all my money for you to take away the ability for me to make a couple extra dollars? Like, I'm hoping that that money gets, that those couple extra dollars over time gets my money back for making this studio so that I can bring out good content. It's crazy. Just crazy. But, you know, Ticker said you might be on their bad boy list. Yeah, I guess so, but geez, I'm not out here showing copyrighted materials, you know what I mean? Like I'm not out here putting on TV stations or showing movies or whatever. I don't click on them. I don't play them. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I'm not breaking copyright rules. So and I like I said, I read all their community guideline rules and I can't see one that I've broken. So I don't know. I will see if this one gets demonetized now because all I've done on this one is show you guys some lights and some monitors. So if this is why I'm getting demonetized, I'll probably find out right now because this is the only thing I did on this video is this. I'm not even on a computer to show you nothing. I'm on my phone. So if this is it, that's not a problem. I won't use this on YouTube anymore. I don't care. Like I can live without it, but you know. That was the other thing I noticed too, like Tigger saying, once you get a ban, you get on the list. So I used to have a code to stream to my channel, right? Like for live streaming. And once I got the 90-day ban from the copyright strike, I went back to try to go live and it wasn't working. So I had to go back to YouTube and look, and my actual, like the API key or the key that you're supposed to use in the thing, it was different. They changed my key after that. Lattice asking about FiOS with true speed. Well, you got to remember that the speed says up to, so you might not always get like full speed. But what do you have? Because if you have the gigabit plan, they don't actually go to one full gigabit. It says something like 8 something down and 9 something up. And I usually get like 7 to 8 down and 8 to 9 up most of the time. So, but every plan is up to. They put that in there to protect themselves. So as long as you're getting somewhere close to it, you should be all right. But if you're getting way less than what you should be getting, then call them up. They'll be able to fix it for you. FiOS is good about that. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go pick up the wife from work and hope that my car is still working properly when I go do it. So I will catch up with y'all later. Stay supreme. Peace out. And don't vape because it might demonetize you. All right, I'm out of here, guys. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.